It's Hotel Kaneyamaen. Featuring beautiful views of Mount Fuji, it has been one of Japan's top 100 hotels and inns for 20 years running, according to professional travel agents. This 106-room hotel welcomes travelers with its expansive 66-hectare Japanese garden and natural hot springs from which guests can enjoy the inspiring views. Hotel staff welcomes you in the lobby before leading you to your room.
お部屋こちらでございます。ではどうぞお入りくださいませ。
Tonight, you'll be staying in Besho Sasa, a new style of lodging offered by the Hotel Kaneyamaen. This special 17-room space opened in June of last year after the renovation of the hotel's 4th and 5th floors.
こちらに富士山ご覧いただけます。
The traveler is greeted by breathtaking views of Mount Fuji, which lies just beyond the room's windows.
失礼いたします。こちら頂戴しております。
Check in from your room while enjoying the views of this World Heritage Site. The room has been decorated in the Japanese tradition. The bed uses a Simmons mattress to ensure a world-class sleep experience. Guests can choose from 3 types of loungewear: yukata, samue, and pajamas. The original amenities are exclusive to this room. Step onto the balcony for an even better view of the great Mount Fuji. The pièce de résistance is the private open-air bath. It offers a private audience with Mount Fuji at any time and for as long as you like. This lounge is reserved for Besho Sasa guests. It offers complimentary juice, fruit, sweets made by the hotel's pâtissier, and even wines produced from local Yamanashi Koshu grapes. Of course, the lounge also features a view of Mount Fuji so perfect, it's a painting in itself. Hotel Kaneyamaen was born 45 years. This Japanese garden is a testament to the great lengths the hotel has taken to please its guests. Mount Fuji gazes down on the garden's roughly 66 hectares. In the Seiryuan Tea House, you can listen to the murmuring of the Katsura River, an important waterway that flows through the garden. the mysterious power of Mount Fuji takes hold while you enjoy your tea. The fragrant air combined with the hotel's omotenashi will soothe your heart in an instant. Originally, this location had little to offer sightseers aside from its views of Mount Fuji. It took more than 30 years to create the garden on the previously undeveloped land. The goal was to impress guests with the finest garden in Japan. The garden's atmosphere changes with each season and is the very embodiment of the omotenashi spirit. It never looks exactly the same from one day to the next. Allow yourself to be carried away by this beautiful scene, tended to by expert gardeners. The most enjoyable thing about a stay at Hotel Kaneyamaen is dipping into Mount Fuji's natural hot springs, which gurgle up from 1,500 meters below the base of the sacred mountain. This open-air bath is on the roof and provides a spectacular view of Mount Fuji from tip to base. You can enjoy watching the mountain's face change from moment to moment. After the change of seasons, Mount Fuji is garbed in snow. Words can hardly describe the feeling of being held in the embrace of this majestic mountain. After relaxing both body and mind in the hot spring, it's time for a lineup of spa treatments available only to Besho Sasa guests. The esthetician comes directly to your room. In this case, the hotel's omotenashi takes the form of a luxurious body scrub, aromatherapy, and beauty treatment, using products from Thailand's popular spa brand, Harn. The sun sets on Kaneyamaen. You can enjoy this private open-air bath attached to your room. Take your time soaking in this hot spring bath as the night view of Mount Fuji unfolds before your eyes. It's something that can be experienced nowhere else. The inn also offers gourmet meals together with its views of Mount Fuji. In Besho Sasa, dinner is served in your room, where you can dine at your leisure. The Japanese-style course meal is made using carefully chosen seasonal ingredients that take full advantage of the blessings of Mount Fuji. The menu, which changes from month to month, is arranged by head chef Kazuto Otani, a native of the area who is intimately familiar with its local ingredients. The first dish is the house's own wasabi tofu. It's topped with stewed abalone, uni, and caviar. Botan hamo and matsutake are served in a bowl. flavorous dishes will delight your eyes and taste buds alike. This wine beef, made from cattle raised on the lees of Koshu wine, is pickled in miso. Enjoy the slightly sweet beef topped with a balsamic sauce. Ise lobster, stewed with soy sauce, sweet sake, and white miso, is a delectable dish that draws out the umami of the fresh lobster. Rounding out the meal is Mukawa mai rice, grown in the former village of Mukawa in Yamanashi Prefecture, cooked in water drawn from Mount Fuji's hot springs. Mukawa mai, with its rich and sweet flavor, is known as the rice of dreams, since it is so hard to grow and comes to the market in very limited quantities. The simplicity of the house's salty sweet rice seasoning, made from dried bonito, dried small sardines, dried flying fish, and white sesame, draws out the flavor of the special rice. Spend the evening enjoying this gourmet meal made from the blessings of Mount Fuji. There's another attraction here that you can enjoy every evening. It's the beating of Japanese taiko drums, which reverberate through the hotel's lobby. Called Reiho Taiko, the troupe was named for Mount Fuji, Japan's most sacred mountain, or Reiho. It was first organized by hotel staff 35 years ago as one aspect of the hotel's omotenashi. Mr. Kashiwagi, leader of Reiho Taiko, usually works in guest services. The troupe performs every night, 365 days a year, with a rotating roster of about 20 drummers. Morning at the base of Mount Fuji. Enjoy breakfast on the deck, surrounded by green leaves. Rice cooked in a pot. Dried horse mackerel grilled over charcoal before your eyes. It's a Japanese table meal in which each dish has been carefully prepared using local ingredients. You also can choose your salad and dessert from the expansive buffet. This hotel, which stands viewing its guardian, Mount Fuji, welcomes travelers to this World Heritage Site with a spirit of omotenashi that's been handed down from generation to generation. It's a hatago where you can experience the true Japan.